Hello there, thank you for stopping by. So if you're here, you probably want to learn how to do some programming. I take it you're home during these interesting times and you have checked all the other resources. There are hundreds of different guides on learning programming, especially learning Python. It is the most popular up-and-coming programming language out there. It is entirely free. You can run it on just about any platform, Windows, Mac, Linux, and it's also kind of easy to pick up as far as programming languages go. People talk about Codecademy. I have a gripe with these kind of website-based courses. You know, Codecademy is very popular. I think they do what they do very well. It fills a certain purpose, but that purpose is not really to learn how to use a language. Here's what happens. I say, oh, so I see you're using Codecademy. You know how to program, huh? I can totally program all day. Oh, show me some. Just show me some. I program all day. Give me that light. Seems like internet. I can't go to codeacademy.com. That's how I need to go to Codecademy because that's the only way I know how to program. Otherwise I can't put the thing to do the thing. The point is, when we're done this tutorial, you will be able to get on a computer, set up Python. That's the language we're going to be using just to get you started. You're going to learn how to fire up a text editor, and you're going to learn how to run that code right there. It can be a little bit intimidating if you've never done it before, if you don't have any kind of computer science background, or if you're kind of bad with computers in general. That's okay. So this video is about, I'm going to walk you through how to set up the apps on your computer, how to actually write the code, how to run it. You're going to be good to go. I'm going to show you on Mac, but I'll kind of explain how to do it on Windows too. And by the end of this, you should be able to then get into other tutorials on program. But this is just to get you started. Just the very bare bones, how to get going if you have no idea what it is to program. So we'll get started. Okay, things are getting serious now. I have to go put on a collared shirt, my blue light blocking glasses. Things are gonna happen right now. I'm gonna take a 5-prong approach to teaching you these valuable truths today. The 5 things are expectations, text editing, getting Python, your first Hello World program, and running your program. Expectations. You are going to be very bad. It's going to be hard. It's going to be weird. You might not like it. And just so you know, programming is really hard at first. It's a different kind of vibe. So be prepared for it to be terrible. So once we set those expectations, you can only go up. See how that works? Excellent. Text editing. You can't use just any Microsoft Word app to write code. You need to use what is called a text editor. And what a text editor does is it allows you to edit text. It doesn't add any funky characters and formatting in there for you. It's just what you put on the screen is what gets executed and understood by your program. Computers are very precise. You give them very specific instructions. They will do no more and no less than what you tell them to do. So it's very important that you use a text editor. Getting Python, and then we'll run your code. So saddle up to your standing desk and let's boogie. Now that we've set up your expectations, we're going to get right into the text editing portion. I like to use a program called Atom. It is just a really configurable text editor. So just go to atom.io and download whichever one you need for your computer and install it. you click the thing that says download. I already did it, so I'm not going to walk you through that part, but I believe in you. I believe you can do it. And when those terms of agreement show up, I believe you're going to click through and read that essay in its entirety. I can tell just because you're on this channel. When you've installed Atom, you're going to need to do some stuff to set it up so that it works for you. Yeah, go up here to Atom and install shell commands. So just do that, install it. That's going to allow you to use a terminal to fire up Atom and do different kind of fun install things using the command line. You're going to feel so high tech, I promise. Great, we've got our text editor. Now it's time to get Python installed. And now, Atom is Windows, Mac, doesn't matter. But Python, depending on where you go, who you talk to, what you had for breakfast that day, there are many different versions you can get. I'm going to show you the elite way. That's PyEnv. Now, PyEnv is, an alternative to Anaconda. Anaconda is another really good one, but it allows you to manage your Python installations. You might get to the point eventually where you're trying to run or write a program that needs some extra libraries or resources that don't work in a certain version of Python. Well, that's where PyEnv comes in. So I'm going to show you, if you're on Mac, definitely recommend PyEnv, and I'm going to show you what to do. So go to github.com/PyEnv. GitHub.com is your friend. You can basically just go download a bunch of free code and run it and have fun experimenting with programs and being a programmer. Click this first link, PyEnv, scroll down. You're going to see installation section. And then if you see here, they actually made a really nice automatic installer. So you're at a different place now. And there's a line here. After the $, you want to copy just what's after the $. So I highlighted it. I hit on my keyboard, Command C to copy it. And then, assuming you are on a Mac, I'm gonna fire up a terminal. I'm gonna hold Command and space to do that spotlight search. Type terminal, hit enter, and we are in the matrix now. You are gonna do Command V to paste and run this, and it's gonna install it for you. So I've already have mine installed, so nothing else for me to do. And when you run that PyEnv install, it's gonna print out some stuff. There's gonna be about 3 lines that you need to add into. It's gonna say like add this to your bash RC or something like that. So what you're gonna do is in your terminal, you fire up your terminal, the command space terminal. It'll fire up just like snya, and type in CD, enter. That's gonna move you to the home area. Then you will write Atom, and then you'll do dot slash. Dot slash means look where I am right now, and do dot ZSHRC. And then you want to copy paste those lines right now, those same 3 lines, and then you file save, and that sets up your terminal just how you like it. ZSH is Z shell. There are a few different versions. There's there's Bash, there's Z shell. Just they're a little bit different. Mac is moving to Z shell by default, so I just have Z shell installed, and maybe I'll do a video on futzing around and setting that up. But pretty much this is just what you need to do to finish setting up your PyEnv. And then type pyenv install, and then let me see which version. 3.6.10, whatever. Yeah, you just do pyenv install 3.6.10. You run that, and it'll install it. It'll download it. It'll install it, and that's all you got to do. So good job, team. You did it. If you're on Windows, I recommend using Anaconda. And you'll also want to get another terminal emulator, because the one that's built into Windows is complete trash, useless, garbage. So go to docs.anaconda.com/anaconda/install. I'm trying to throw the links down below. And just install it. Figure it out. There's some links on the side. Read through. I believe in you. You got this. Install that. And then make your way over to cmder.net commander and download the full package, the full shebang. It's going to have Git on there. It's going to have bash and stuff. Basically, you can use the terminal command line just like if you were on Linux or Mac. And if you are trying to learn how to program, the terminal is your friend. The terminal is what lets you move like an assassin and do things on your computer really efficiently and effectively. So get those bad boys installed. We've installed our text editor. Let's write our first program. So you need to open up Atom. I like to use my Spotlight shebang. Click through your apps. You know how to start programs. You started YouTube, so you're good. And on that first line that pops up, if it doesn't pop up like this, just do File, New File, and then you're gonna write print in quotes, hello world. And then you're gonna save that. Command S to save, or go down File, Save. And this is, I think, one of the most important yet understated things about programming. Stay organized. Stay organized. You have that aunt who calls you, I saved the thing, but I'm trying to pull it and I can't find it. Well, where did you save? I clicked save. Well, it says where did you put? I just clicked save. You see, just avoid all of that. And then remember that place, put it in folders, whatever. And the final little thing about saving, make the extension .py. Great. Save that in documents. So now we're going to fire up terminal and we are going to run this thing. So hit CD. If you just opened a new terminal, you should be in kind of your home directory. And I'll show you some more details on how to move around. CD is to change the directory. Go to your documents. And then what you're going to do is you're going to type Python hello world.py. It's very important that you do not use any spaces in your file names. Just from now on, because you're elite, don't use spaces. Just don't. Don't use spaces in your file names, in your directories, or in your program examples like this. And then when you hit enter, you ran your first Hello World program. You did it, guys and gals. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Maybe it's not going to be so bad after all. Thank you all for watching. If you like it, hit the subscribe and check out some other videos. Take care.